In catfish farming, there are two major marketable sizes of catfish that a farmer chooses to culture on their farm. So, to dry some fish, we have about a ton of catfish here, about a ton and 60 kg to be precise, over 370 pieces of catfish. The average weight is about 2.8 kg. We have some that are like 3 kg, 3.5, 4 kg, and 4.5 and above, like that. These are fish of about 9 months old from juvenile, and here we have the hybrid catfish. These ones are small sizes. We call them smoking size. This one, the sizes is about 650 grams and above. In catfish farming, there are two major marketable sizes of catfish that a farmer chooses to culture on their farm. So we have the table size. This is an example of table size. When you see big sizes of catfish like this, weight from about 1 kg and above. That is when one individual fish is weighing up to 1 kg and above. But for these ones, we have 2.5, 3 kg, 3.5 and 4 kg and above. And these are Clarias garipinos, like I said. They are about 10 months old. Now the second marketable sizes that the farmer chooses to raise is the smoking size. Now this is any fish that is between 350 grams to 400 grams to 500, 600 or 700 grams is being classified as smoking size. These ones, within a short period of about 4 months from juvenile, when you feed your catfish from 4 months to juvenile and the farmer chooses to harvest and sell them, they call them smoker size, because majorly there are people that dries fish that buys them. That is why they call them smoker size. Some people call it melange, but here we call them smoking size. Why this table size? When you go to pepper soup joint, these are the sizes that you will see there when they cut them and they sell the sections in your pepper soup. Now this is what we want to dry. We are going to be cutting these ones. We cut them, we sell them in sections, or sometimes we do boneless catfish from them and sell. Why these ones? We just fold them. When we fold them, because this one gets dry faster because of their sizes, they are not so big. So we sell these ones as a whole folded smoked catfish. We have those available for sale too. But this one is about a ton, that is 1,000 kg. Why this one is 1,060 kg. We got this one yesterday from a farmer, which was sold to us at the rate of 2,900. This is about 3,070,000 naira worth of fish that you see here, and we are going to be drying them. Why this one? I think we bought this one at the rate of 2,400 or so, 1 ton. So this is 2.4 million naira. So depending on a buyer's choice, is either you want to buy the big ones or the small ones. The difference is the age of the fish and the size. This one stays longer in the pond before they are being harvested. So the rate at which they are selling them is higher than the rate at which they are selling these ones. Do you get? So after drying too, the rate at which we are selling differs. That is why we have big sizes going at the rate of 20,000 per kilo, and we have small sizes going at the rate of 16 or 17,500 per kilo, because of the different rates at which we buy. And also, they have a different drying time. Big fish takes longer to dry. This one can take about 3 weeks before they are ready, before they are finally dry. While this one can take just about 7 to 10 days and they will be ready for market, well dried, and they will be exportable. So now this one, for a farmer prefers to farm this type of fish because of the high profit margin. But for the smoking size, farmers don't like to culture this small size because the profit margin is low. For example, if you culture this type of fish for 4 months in your pond, your profit margin might be like between 18 to 25% of your invested capital. That is the money you spend on buying the fish juveniles and the food for the fish. That is if you are using floating feed all through. But if a farmer cultures this and wait for about 10 months or 11, depending on how big they want them, the profit margin on this one is always high. It's usually between 40 to 50 to 60%. Because when fish are big, they tend to feed on way cheaper catfish feeds. That is why the profit margin on these ones is higher. That is why naturally most farmers will want their fish to be very big before they sell them. But what these farmers do not know is that when it comes to dry market, this one sells faster. That is why on my farm, I am focusing on breeding the small sizes fish, 0.5 kg at harvest. That is what we have here. But I outsource for these ones, majorly from other farmers. So I would not want to culture what everyone else is doing. Me, I'm culturing because it is what people want to buy from me. The market is faster. But farmers, they love this because they are after making huge profit. But at the end of the day, this one takes about 10 months or 12 months. This one takes about 4 months. What these farmers do not understand is the fact that they can actually culture this fish 3 times in a year and make way more profits than they would do when they culture this one once in a year. I hope you learned something today. See you next time.